Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. I am Richard. Today I'm gonna bring you to the land of the dead, where you are going to portray either as a skeleton trying to keep the living with you in death, or portray as a human and trying to escape death. I'm gonna show you Hysteria. This is a 6 to 9 player game, so you need to be quite a few people to play this game. The setup is quite easy and the rules are quite easy, and I'm going to show you the setup and the rules today. This is really a pocket-sized game, right? I mean, you could bring this game anywhere you would like to. This is from Bruhua Games, and this is a Kickstarter coming out in October this year. There will be links down in the description, so check it out. Today I'm going to do an overview of the game. I'm going to show you the setup and the gameplay, so let's just take a look at it. This is the setup of the game. You place 5 capture tokens in the middle of the gaming area. You give each player an accuse or perk token. This is a 6-player game, so each player have gotten their token. Now, depending on how many players you are, you need to take the skeleton cards. This is a 6-player game, so I take 27 cards, along with 3 human cards. I mix them together, really good, and then I place them face down in the middle of the table. Once the deck has been created, each player should get 3 cards each. These cards should be placed face down in front of them. Each player may always take a peek on the cards, but once they are placed on the table, they are not allowed to mix up the order on them. Once you have received your cards, it's time for you to check if you are human or if you are on the skeleton team. If you have 3 skeleton cards in front of you, looking kind of like this, then you are on the skeleton team. And your job is to find a human among the others and capture them, putting this token on their card. But if you have a human card under your pile, you're on the human team, and now you need to do everything you can not to get captured. Hysteria plays out during 3 rounds, consisting of 2 different kinds of phases. The first one is the information phase. This is where you, as a player, get some information. Pretty much says itself, doesn't it? So the first thing you need to do during this phase is to look at one of the cards on the player to your left. Now you get to peek on this card and not show it for anybody else. Once you have done that, you should place it back in the same place as it was from the beginning. Once you have done this, it's time for you to peek on your right. Doing the same thing here, you can pick pretty much any card you want to, take it up, look at it, keep the secret for yourself, and put it back exactly where you found it. Now we move into step number 2 in phase number 1. This is the pass step. This is where a player picks one card from their 3 cards in front of them and slides it on to the player on their left. So if I want to take this card, for example, and slide it to this player on my left, I simply remove it from my spot and slide it over to their empty spot. Meanwhile, I receive one from my right. We move into phase number 2, and it's time for us to either get some information by peeking at the other player's cards or accusing somebody for being a human. If you choose the peek option, you get the option to peek at another player's card. Any player of your choice and any of their cards of your choice. You do not get to show this card for the other players, but you can discuss what you have seen. But if you are lying or being truthful, well, that is up to you. You cannot, however, peek at a card that has already been peeked on or has been captured. You can also choose to accuse a card for being human. Once an accusation has been made, players around the table need to vote thumbs up or thumbs down if they think that this is a human that they should capture. If the voting is successful and most players do thumbs up, we need to capture this card with a capture token. If the voting is unsuccessful and we do not want to capture it, really nothing happens. If the card haven't been peeked at yet, the first player to put their peek token on this card gets to look at it. You get to discuss how you want to vote, but if you are truthful or lying, well, again, it's up to you. Once we are done peeking and accusing people, we come into the end step. This is where we clean up the table a little bit. We take back our accuse and peek tokens. We leave the capture tokens. Each player gets one new card from the deck and places it on the far right of their card line. The game can end in two different ways. Either if you make it to round number 3 and all the cards have been dealt out to the players, or when you place the 5th capture token. Once the game is finished, you should reveal only the card that had a capture tokens on them. The other cards should be kept secret for eternity. But how do you know who won? Well, if you have 3 or more human cards captured and revealed at the end of the game, and you have no human cards revealed in front of you, you are a skeleton and you have managed to capture all the humans, so you are a winner. But the human wins if there are 2 or less human cards revealed, and if you have a human in front of you captured or free, well, the humans win and you are a winner. So there you have it, people. That was Hysteria for you. A 6 to 9 player, a social deduction game. This game is meant as an introduction to social deduction games. And you can twist the rules a little bit and make them harder by saying that if you peek on a card during that round, you are not allowed to vote. This game is really quick. It's really easy to learn. It takes you about 20-30 minutes to play it. It does not take that long time. And pretty much anybody can come over a game night and start playing this pretty much right away. The setup takes no time, and it's a cute little box that you can bring anywhere. I showed you a prototype here, so the final details may be a little bit different. If we look a little bit on the artwork here, we can see that it's a cool little cartoon artwork that kind of reminds me of a movie that was made a while back. But hey, who am I to judge? The game was fun, the game is easy. There will be a Kickstarter out pretty soon on this one. Check out the links down here in the description. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please throw in a comment for me. It gives me a smile every time I get a little communication with the social community out there. If you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button and join me for more videos in the future. Please do not forget to take care of each other and spread that board gaming love I know you all have. Until next week, people, take care of each other and peace out.